and the secret of the magic forest. On the edge of the mysterious whispering forest lived 8-year-old Sara. She loved collecting old, curious things. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, she spotted a shimmering blue stone hidden in the tall grass. The moment she picked it up, tiny golden sparks danced from her fingertips. The stone felt warm in her palm, humming with a soft, hidden power. Back in her room, something incredible happened. With just a small wave of her hand, Sara's toys began to lift off the floor. Her favorite teddy bear and her books drifted through the air as if they were floating in a gentle pool of water. Sara stared in wonder, her eyes wide with joy. She realized the blue stone had shared its magic with her, though she didn't yet know why. The next morning, Sara ventured near the forest. Suddenly, a soft, fluffy creature hopped out from the bushes. He looked like a small fox, with 2 very large ears and a tail as round and white as a cotton ball. "My name is Piku," the creature squeaked. Sara was surprised, but Piku's kind, innocent eyes immediately won her over. Piku explained that he was a guardian of the forest and he desperately needed help. Piku looked very sad as he pointed toward a tall, withered tree. Its leaves weren't green or gold, they were turning a dull, crumbly gray. "The color is fading from our world," Piku whispered. The gray sickness was spreading everywhere, replacing the vibrant life of the woods. Piku believed only Sara's new magic could stop it, but they would have to travel to the deepest part of the forest to find the source. Sara took a deep breath and reached for Piku's paw. "We won't be afraid, Piku. I'm with you," she said bravely. Together, they stepped onto the secret path leading into the heart of the woods. Giant flowers lined the trail, their petals curling shut as the pair passed by, and the trees seemed to whisper secrets in the wind. Sara held her blue stone tight to light their way through the deepening shadows. Suddenly, a towering shadow blocked their path. It was the gloom thistle, a massive creature made of tangled black vines and sharp, jagged thorns. It let out a low, rumbling growl that made the ground shake. Piku whimpered and hid behind Sara's boots. The gloom thistle looked terrifying, but Sara could see the sadness in its glowing eyes. It was only acting mean because the forest was losing its happiness. Instead of running away, Sara stepped forward. She felt the warmth of the magic flowing through her and held out her hands toward the thorny giant. She didn't think of fighting. She thought of kindness and light. A soft, golden glow erupted from her palms, bathing the sharp thorns in warmth. "We aren't here to hurt you," Sara said softly. "We want to bring the colors back." As the golden light touched it, the gloom thistle began to change. Its sharp thorns softened into velvety leaves, and it stepped aside to reveal a hidden path. Piku cheered and jumped for joy. At the end of the path sat the heart of the forest, a magnificent giant flower bud resting on a crystal stone. However, the bud was choked by thick, oily black vines that were squeezing the life out of it. "We have to save it together," Sara cried. She grabbed Piku's paw, and they both focused all their hope and magic on the trapped bud. A brilliant explosion of rainbow light burst from the center of the flower, shattering the black vines instantly. The petals unfurled in a spectacular display, releasing a wave of color that washed over the trees, the grass, and the sky like a beautiful tide. The forest was alive again. The leaves turned a brilliant green. Birds began to sing, and a sweet fragrance filled the air. Sara noticed that the glow in her hands had faded. The magic had returned to the stone in her pocket. But she wasn't sad. She knew that the real magic was her own courage and her new friendship with Piku. Together, they looked out over their vibrant home, ready